Holy moly.
Holy moly. What's playing?
I'll get this all figured out here. Boom, boom. Hey, how you doing, Michelle?
You're great. How are you? Trying to figure out how to shut the volume off. Other than that, I'm
Uh,
lovely. How's your day been?
well, you know that yesterday I finally got my car all fixed.
Yeah, I know. I know.
So, got that done. Today I've just been kind of chilling out. I mean, I'll show people what I've been working on. I showed you.
How
Um,
do I know what how do I know what chat I'm in?
I got no bloody clue.
Hmm. Let's
Oh
see.
man, yeah, we are professionals.
Yeah.
We are so professional that we are just absolutely
Okay, I'm
clueless.
in your chat. Because I just said, hey y'all.
Okay, well, actually, I think you're in. Oh no, you're in. You're showing up in both chats
As
with that "Hey
host.
y'all" on your
Oh.
channel. It's your you said "Hey y'all," and on my channel, I said "Hey y'all," but it was still you.
Hmm.
No biggie.
Interesting.
It's all good.
Okay.
Um, you know, you guys handle the chats. Because me, I'm kind of distracted.
I
Yeah,
just don't
so
know what I'm doing.
this is what I've been working on today.
It's an angel man with boobs.
Well, actually, I believe that the proper term for this would be non-binary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
Well,
don't
you
know.
said a minute ago a guy with boobs, so
Well, it looks kind of like Val Kilmer with set of B cups. All right, I mean, come on. I mean,
oh goodness, that's a little bit bigger than a B cup.
that'd be what, a C cup?
Probably a C cup.
I got no clue. I don't
Jeez.
estimate boobs, y'all.
Oh my gosh, that's
Yeah,
funny.
so yeah, it's just I'll probably work on the face a little bit more. I can there's a couple things that I can do to it, but yeah, that's what I've been
It's
working
gonna
on
be
today.
nice. It really is. There's a lot of depth and a lot of detail to this one.
Yeah, I mean, you can see here, I mean, even like right
Ugh.
just in this area
Yeah,
of
all
the
the detail.
casket, or well, this is this is actually based more off of like a Louisiana burial
Yeah. Oh
because
yeah.
this has above ground,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then but yet you have these that are basically underground.
Mm,
So it's a
interesting.
mashup.
Yeah,
I
but it's
just I
cool.
just wanted to have her standing kind of behind a casket.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's where that all came from.
That's cool. I like
Yeah.
that a lot.
Yeah.
Like
So
it a lot. Like it a lot. I
yep.
think we're just
And
talking to ourselves right now.
we've got like 4 viewers, it says.
Oh, okay.
I see an
Awesome.
eyeball with four.
Oh, yeah, I see that now. I was looking at my
So
phone.
well, don't
Interesting.
look at your phone because your phone won't tell you.
Yes, it does.
Well, it'd tell you for your channel, but I think your channel has, yeah, your channel's got more people watching than mine. That or it froze. But yeah, so man, Monday night was really cool. Enjoyed seeing
Yes.
Sue's craft work.
Yes, I'm
That
gonna have to do
was
that again.
that was a lot of fun. I love as much as I love sketching, drawing, and doing stuff like that online. I also
Mhm.
like seeing what other people do. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
it's one of my favorite things to do is to surf Twitter or Facebook or Deviant Art mainly. I mean,
Mhm.
and really just look at all the different artwork that's out there. And
Right.
there's
Yeah.
some stuff that I look at and I'm just like, oh my god, that is so fucking awesome. I
Yeah.
wish I could
Yeah.
draw that good, and
Yeah.
and it's just
And it's a form, what Sue does is a form of self expression, just like what you do is.
oh yeah,
And so I kind of, compile all of that I mean, it's different forms of art, but it all can go under the headline of art.
It's all under the headline of art and all under
Yeah.
the line of creativity.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know, anytime that you do these little, like her little project, she's being creative. You know,
Right.
she's seeing, what different pieces she can put together to make like the shadow box,
Hmm.
or that cute cow towel. Oh my god, that was
Yeah.
too cute. The one with the little
The
hat.
last one she showed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were all cute. I liked all of them. And but like I said, we're gonna have to do that again. Like maybe in the spring when she's doing stuff for like Easter and just spring stuff, and then too, I need to see if other people that follow have are passionate about something. Like I know Alice is passionate about cooking, so um, just I'm sure everybody's got a hidden talent.
you know, Most people, have something that they like to do, even if it's, reading books or whatever. It's,
Right?
I mean, reading books is one of the best things in the world. I mean, I read books all the time still.
Yeah.
Um, I
I,
just,
I don't read books like I used to, but I do read a lot online, so I guess that
yeah,
counts a little bit. I do a lot of research online.
oh yeah, absolutely. And I mean, I'm always looking at stuff, different stories and things. And
Oh, I was so mad. The movie that I was going to watch last night.
uh-huh.
So the new one to watch it was like $3.99.
Oh,
The old one was $2.99. A movie that old and they're charging for. So I just went and started doing some research online about it.
okay, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can, there's no set time that you need to look into it. No, I mean, I'll just kind of bring it up. We're talking about a conspiracy theory that actually turned out to be true. And we were talking a little bit about this last night, because we both like conspiracy theories and doing research and stuff.
Right.
So, I was talking to her a little bit about the mind control experiments of MK Ultra, which started out as this conspiracy theory, but turned out to be true.
Yeah.
And it was like, and it was declassified. It was a CIA program that operated on American soil,
Which is
which is
crazy.
supposed to be against their remit,
Yeah.
against their mandate. They're not supposed to operate on American soil, but whatever. And one of the things that I remember being part of it was that they had decided, what, we're going to test the effects of LSD on a population. And they chose San Francisco. So they went and they had aerosol LSD, but they forgot to check the weather report. So the weather report blew this cloud of LSD out to sea. And all that they managed to do was expand the consciousness of a couple whales,
Uh huh. That's crazy. Somebody was looking out for these people, okay?
Well,
The
yeah.
people that it was going to fall on, so that were going to breed it and stuff.
They just didn't. They just didn't check the weather report to see what direction the wind was going to blow.
Well, I'm glad they didn't check it, Rev, because
Yeah,
that would have been horrible.
yeah.
Absolutely horrible.
I didn't like that pose. So
I wondered what you was doing while you was
yeah,
erasing it.
I was just, I'm just kind of playing around here, seeing if I can get a rough sketch that really catches my interest, and then I can develop that into a full drawing.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Usually what I do, and I'll just take you guys through this. What I usually do step by step, because I'm drawing directly on the final board here, because this is 11 by 14. This is a Canson Here, I got this right here. It's a Canson Graduate watercolor paper. It's 11 by 14 inch. These pads are about $10 a piece, and you get 20 per pad.
Oh my goodness.
And
That's
it's
expensive.
117-pound paper. Okay. So to compare, I got a thing of copier paper here. Let me see if it's got the poundage on it.
So is the poundage for
Yeah, this is 20-pound paper. Okay.
okay,
This is,
okay,
normal printer paper.
right.
20-pound, very floppy.
So it has to do with the strength of the paper.
Yeah, it's how thick it is.
Okay,
And
gotcha.
so, I mean, you can tell it even sounds different. It sounds thicker.
Oh yeah, it does. You could actually fan yourself with that one.
Yeah,
Hello, whoever's just joined us. Glad you're here.
absolutely. It's a lot of fun. So normally what I do, because I'm completely skipping, I haven't drawn straight on an artboard in a long time. So what I should be doing, okay, I just take a normal 8.5 by 11,
Uh,
fold it in half, and now I got 4 panels.
oh yeah, like a birthday card.
Yeah, basically. But now, where did I put my pencil? Where'd that go?
I have no
Here it
idea.
is. Let me see if I can get the light a little bit better.
So you could tell a story.
Well, I've done comic books. I've laid out comic books this way.
Yeah.
And with a comic book, it's a little
Hey
different.
Sue, it's good to see you, Sue.
Hey, Sue. Good to see ya. So, I mean, it's okay. I've got something kind of in mind here.
Sue, we were just talking about you. Did you hear us talking about you? We was talking about your live the other night. It's got like 63 views to it now, and Rev was talking about how he really enjoyed it, and I did too. And I was like, we're gonna have to do that again in the spring when she's doing spring stuff and Easter stuff and so on and so forth, because that was a lot of fun.
Now, this is usually what it's looking like as I'm building a drawing. You can see I've got the head here. I do a skeleton kind of structure.
Yeah.
And then this leg would be kind of kicked out this way. And the body flow would be like this. And then this leg would be here. He'd be leaning against like a wall, part of a wall or a lamppost or something.
Yeah.
And then you just start filling it in with, there's a sidewalk here. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
can like put a car here or whatever. I'm just playing with ideas here and seeing what, fuck it, it's the Batmobile.
Oh my God, that is so freaking cool.
It's
Like if I were to be drawing on that piece of paper right now, I'd probably have a stick man with flowers around his feet or something.
but this is a gesture. It's called a gesture drawing. It's just real quick, real loose. And then what I always do is this. So that's the first one. Second one's going to be on the back. It's just going to be like 1, 2, then 3, 4.
Okay.
And I can do these layouts. Like this one, I want to try to develop that idea a little bit more. So, because
wow.
It's just you're doing the quick sketch here.
Yeah, but you'd see it coming to life right before your eyes. This is
Yeah,
so cool.
you do the quick sketches, and you can develop it because I mean, like here, boom, he's got a trench coat on.
Oh my god. You have to have a lot of imagination for this because, I mean, a trench coat.
I mean, and it's just very fast, very loose. I mean, he's going to have a cigarette here, that'll go, or a stogie or whatever. Here, let's put a kind of a fedora on him.
Oh no. Oh my
Give him
gosh.
a Fu Manchu.
Ugh.
And his eyes will be up here. Da, 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 da. Okay. It's
Nice.
a really just quick way, and I just will play around with these until I get the one that I want. And it's just
Okay, the dude with the fedora and stuff is really cool. That was
yeah.
cool.
Well, I'm doing all of these sketches, developing the same idea, but each one's a little different
Right.
because one of these will. Okay, what is this? A stripper?
I hope not.
Okay, let's turn this into a guy.
That is so stinking cool.
I mean, I could just do this and big bazooms and I mean, it's just you can do whatever with these. I mean, now it looks like a lady hiding her nipples, kind of thing. But I mean, you can just. I mean, heck, I can do a Superman pose real fast. Because usually he's got this here, okay, which would mean that, okay, if that leg is up, this arm he's got a fist here, a cape back here. I need to have this leg coming down this way. And this hand would come out like this. And boom, kind of a generic superhero
Uh-huh.
pose.
Okay. The Batman on the front. Show me that one again that you drew.
The which one?
Batman that had the Batmobile. Okay. Yeah.
That wasn't so much Batman. It was just I was noticing that the boxes that I was laying in for the car was starting to look like one of the versions of the Batmobile.
A Batmobile. Okay.
Yeah.
So we had Batman, and we had the dude with the fedora smoking a cigarette, which I love that one. And then you have another generic superhero, and then we have a lady trying to hide her nips. So
Yep.
that's pretty cool.
Okay. Now, since we know which one we're going to go with,
Mhm.
this one.
Hello, everybody that's just joined us. Glad you're here.
Absolutely. Good to have y'all. Hey, Sue. Again.
Moby,
I already
hey.
said hi. Oh, Moby showed up. Awesome. Which I don't. Oh, hey.
So Moby says, hey, but don't forget to tell them that you received a precise drawing from a
I didn't.
Polaroid.
I recreated it.
Oh, okay. They look exactly like my children and their dog. How cool is that?
Yeah.
And you did that from a Polaroid?
Yes. From a
Wow.
picture of a Polaroid.
Cool.
So
I'd like to see that. So I'm assuming that Moby has
has
it.
it.
Yeah.
Moby has it. It was a commission. So, okay. So this is basically the rough.
Hmm.
Now, let's figure this out. Okay, so what we're actually looking for is something that's more of a portrait
Okay.
of this guy than a full figure. So I put the frame there.
Oh, okay.
And that now what I'm going to do is
Look, I'm looking up like I can see behind that. What?
I got you. You are like massively interested in whenever I'm drawing.
Yeah, I
Kind
am.
of cool. So I just tape that one up there.
Okay. Okay.
I normally don't. I'll usually have it because over on this far side of my board, I have
Oh, you have a
clips.
clip. Yeah.
Usually I'll have it on the clip, but because of the way that it has to be set up to stream,
Hmm.
actually I'll move them both over a little bit, but I still can't have it over as far as I normally
What
would.
kind of board is that?
This is just a drawing board.
I wondered. I thought.
It's a lap board.
Okay. I wondered why it didn't. When you took that tape up, why it didn't peel something off. So.
No, it doesn't. It's a masonite board.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, it's made out of masonite. It's like a clipboard like they used to have at the doctor's office.
Okay. Yeah.
Like that compressed cardboard stuff. Except
Okay.
this is masonite,
Nice.
which is more expensive. Damn it.
Of course it is. I mean,
But
cardboard masonite. Just.
yep. So, okay, so I'm going to since I'm developing this now, we start going in really, really light and just get the shape of the head.
Causing me to squint trying to see that.
Yeah, I know, but that's how you have to do it is light.
Yeah, I got you.
Then, okay, so the head comes like this. Okay, he's going to have this here, and then it's going to come around here. Like that. And of course, a band, kind of this thing here, kind of this thing here. Yeah. This is separating left and right sides of the face here. His eyes would be down here.
Okay.
When you just kind of just roughly sketch in different, just to get a feel for
Oh my gosh.
everything.
Oh wow. How freaking cool is that? That thing just all of a sudden I could see it. Holy
Yeah, and
cow.
it's just really, I'm just, it's okay, hair here, hair going this way, which means that this would actually come out this way here, which would mean that that would go up to about there.
Gosh.
Boom.
That's just
And
fascinating to me. Oh.
then we want this to come this way and then kind of down. This to come out here, like this. And then, what kind of shirt should he be wearing?
With a fedora, he should be wearing a button-up loose shirt, a loose button-up shirt.
Like that?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of make him like, an old gumshoe from the 30s or
Holy
something like
moly.
that. Kind of like, yeah.
Oh my God, Rev, you are so good. Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
And that's all just construction lines. Okay,
Wow.
now what I do If you had to squint to see it before,
Yes.
this is a kneaded eraser.
A kneaded eraser. Okay.
It's basically a soft, malleable rubber eraser. But what's cool about it now? Just watch what happens when I just roll this over the dark. Here,
Okay. Ah,
lifts it right up.
yeah, it does.
So since we've got the construction lines here, I don't need this anymore. So this
Okay.
goes over to the side. I
Okay.
put it up in case I want to refer to it at any point. Oh, you know what I forgot to put in here?
His cigarette.
Yep.
I was going to ask you where his cigarette was.
It'll probably be well, we'll make it stick up here like this. Like that.
Nice. Yeah.
You just kind of throw it
Nice.
in there. And now, thing is that, okay, that's the
Whoops.
thing.
Oh my God.
That's exactly what I knew was going to happen. But that's okay because this isn't the final piece.
So why are you using that on there now?
Because I'm lightening it.
And you're ripping it.
That it doesn't matter because this isn't the final.
Okay.
Because now I go and I look at this now extremely wrinkled piece, and I just
Oh, okay.
start
You can-
bringing it together.
Right. Oops.
That's okay. It happens because this is a pretty thin lead.
Hello, y'all that just joined us. Glad you're here.
Oh wow, we're up to 9 people. That's awesome.
Yeah. Really cool. And this is really cool. So this is the creative process that you follow, correct?
Yeah, this is how I do all of my work.
Okay.
If I've got a photo reference, I'll just draw based off of the photo reference
Okay. Gotcha.
and throw my pencil all over the frickin' place.
Oh, wow.
Now, as you're seeing here, what I'm doing is I'm basically thinking about outlines.
Right. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. You need a number 3 pencil.
No, this is just how it works because I'm using 0.7 millimeter lead, which is thicker
Oh,
than
thick.
most people do. But it happens.
I get it. So while you're drawing there, you don't have anything else planned for this week, do you?
I don't believe so. I think
Okay.
that oh yeah, because it's the weekend that I have my kid.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So
You'll have your daughter with you. Good deal.
yeah.
I forgot about that. Um well, I've got something for Sunday night. I'm just not sure what yet. I don't know if everybody wants to do a game night or what. I'll have to
So
ask.
basically, yeah. So to really tie this into what I've been working on
Mhm.
is this is the same kind of process that I go through when I'm doing a character design.
Oh, okay. Like when you well, this is looking like this is a character here,
Yes,
right?
it is.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm going extremely extremely fast.
So this is a character that just came about on a little tiny sheet of paper,
Mm-hmm.
and
And
now here you are.
yeah, you can just see here, you know. Now, the thing is that there's a portion that I won't be showing you, and that's okay. That the face is all out of proportion and stuff. I know that, I can see that, but that doesn't bother me because that's not the purpose of this particular step in my process.
Okay.
This is just getting a visualization down. Now, from here, what I'll do, and a lot of the time, I'll do it directly from this stage.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, I wanted to go to a larger piece of paper so that, people would be able to see better.
Oh yeah.
But usually, what I'll do is I'll do this development and stuff on this size,
Right.
and then I'll scan it in.
Oh,
And
nice.
then I will work on it using, because I have a tablet and a stylus, and I have my mouse, and I've got Photoshop. And I will work on it digitally to get it to where I want it. Because here, this is just outlines and stuff, but yet I'll go in there with, a mouse, and I'll go do a click, 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 and then all this will be black.
Okay, let me ask a question. So you're doing this right now, and then you
Uh-huh.
said you would go and use the stylus and Photoshop and all that stuff. Do you get a transfer?
I do because from here I'd scan it in. I was getting to
Yeah.
that actually,
Okay.
the transfer part.
Yeah.
And I'll, smooth this out. I'll take care of some of the rough edges, some of the problems with the proportions and everything. I mean, because this is literally done in like not even a tenth of the time that I take to spend on each piece.
Yeah, but it's so cool. I mean,
Yeah,
seriously.
it's literally, this is kind of like the quality that you'd expect on a sketch card from an artist.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but it's to get an idea of what the character is going to look like. I mean, I can put a scar right here.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's a villain.
Yeah, he would be. I mean, the mustache and everything. And then put kind of a moon there. Just stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, then I scan it in, and I will basically create a. It's hard to explain. Where'd I put that other one? Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Okay, you see here how I've got these areas that'll be filled in by black.
Right. Yeah.
Like here,
Right.
and here, and here. Well, that's because when I'm going over this, I'm going and I'm creating kind of a black and white, what is it? Silhouettes.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
creating the silhouettes. Just usually with a mouse and clicking around where the shading will be. It's like the ear kind of thing there. Then when I print it out, and I print it out like you can see here,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's bigger than this piece of paper because this
Right.
is 10 inches by 10 inches. That's the window I like to draw in if I'm not doing a comic book page, or if I'm not doing a full page, like, full page. So I print it out after I've, done all the shade work and stuff. I mean, here, let me just move this over, grab this Sharpie, and I can kind of show you what I'm talking about. I mean, it's just, picture these as areas that I'm going over with my just creating these black dark areas
Mm-hmm.
using the mouse and the fill tool.
Oh, okay.
And then what I print out is kind of like a negative image.
Oh, neat. Okay.
And then I trace that. I do the transfer, which is what you were talking about.
Uh-huh.
And this is
Yeah.
what the transfer looks like.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Do I trace this version onto this version? Yes and no.
Okay.
I do because I can see because on the pages that I print out, because it's printed out like this, and then there's top part and bottom part of the image.
Uh-huh.
I can see where those are. So I'll trace around, but then I also add in all the other connecting lines.
Gotcha.
And you can see how smoothly this comes out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So that one right there that you're showing me,
Yes, this
the
one.
angel. Uh-huh. So he started out the exact same way, the exact same process you just carried us through, correct?
Yes,
Okay.
all of my drawings do.
That's crazy. That's a lot of time.
It is. That's why it takes me 2 to 3 days per piece, depending on how manic I am, or caffeinated, or whatever. So or stoned.
Uh,
I
I
gotta
say,
be honest.
I,
Sometimes I get stoned and then I just start coloring. Yeah. But yes,
yeah,
and
I
that's
don't
how that
hear it.
works. It's so much. I have so much fun with this, and this is so relaxing to me, and so much a part of who I am at this point.
Right. I can see that. Real.
And then there's and then to go into kind of how I do my writing and stuff.
Oh yeah.
It starts out very similar. Piece of paper.
Right. Yeah.
And then it's like, I just start literally, you know,
Writing down words.
I just start writing down, like, here's item 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
It's like an idea. Okay.
I was thinking about that when I was in the tub today, in the bathtub. I was thinking, how cool would that be to write your own um, autobiography or your life or whatever? I don't know what yours is going to be, but I just think that would be so cool to do that.
It's just, I mean, these are just quick little ideas that I'm writing down right now.
But you've already started your book now, correct?
Yeah, I mean, it's just, but this is just to show you, just some real
Yeah.
quick ideas. And this is how I do it. I just write down sentences. And then, it's like, oh, hero has scar over, let's see.
Oh, so are you
So
writing a fictional? What are you writing? Is it
I write
fictional?
I write fiction.
Okay.
I write horror fiction. Horror
Yeah, I know.
thriller.
So here we go. I mean, you've
Yep.
already got your book cover, so you might already get busy.
So yeah, so he has got a scar over his right eye.
Neat.
And this is literally how I start doing it, and it's like, okay, let's figure out where we're going to have the scar, and
Uh-huh.
these are all little pieces that may or may not be related to my novel, but
Right. Yeah.
just
Yeah. Yeah.
you know, Damien's a good name.
Who? Damien?
Yeah, you know, just little things like that. Anything that because I'll just sit here with my paper
Yeah.
and just think about what kind of story I want to write. It's angels, demons,
Lucifer.
conspiracy theory. It's and I just keep on writing these notes, and I'll fill up, about 10 pages.
Neat.
Then based off
Yeah.
of that, I will start working on. I'm turning off my camera now. Actually, no, I'll just work on inking while I talk. So then I'll take, that thing and, it becomes more and more in depth as I go.
Yeah.
I'll start writing, dash and then a paragraph of stuff, and then by the end, I've got pretty much a really good idea of what the story is going to be. Then I start, like with illustrations and stuff, I'll start playing around like this is actually going to be an illustration from the book.
Okay.
It's going to show up in the novel. And I know exactly how I'm going to use these illustrations, exactly what purpose they serve in the story and everything. I've already written a detailed but loose bullet point outline
Okay.
that I will use to actually write the novel.
Gotcha.
Then as I'm writing the novel, I'll get more ideas for more illustrations.
Yeah. Yeah, I can
And
see that.
it'll just keep feeding itself back and forth until I have my complete story written. I mean, I already know what beginning, middle, and end is. I just don't know everything that goes on in between those 3 points
I'm
and
telling you what, that's a
what art
lot of
it's going to
work.
be. It is, but it's fun. This is what I like to do.
Well, I'm talking about like your novel and then doing all the writing for your novel and then having all the illustrations to go in your novel. That's a lot of work. I mean, a
Do
lot.
you really think that all the artwork that I've been, showing people for the past couple of months, all of that is just random? Some of it is, but some of it has
Well,
been for my novel.
I know because you never
So,
did mention that to me. So I just thought it
because I've been
was.
keeping it a secret until now.
I wouldn't have told anybody. I feel left out.
The only person that I told was my fiance, Leah. That
Uh,
was it. She's the only one that knew what my ultimate goal was with all the artwork that I've
all the
been doing.
angels.
Maybe not all the angels, because that was partially a hyperfixation, but a good number of them are going to end up in the book under the
Oh,
illustrations.
none of the witches.
None of the witches are.
I know. I figured that. That's pretty cool though. And like I said, that's a lot of work.
Well,
So
I don't I don't view witches as evil, so
they're not.
I wouldn't put them in.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put them in as evil. It'd be like in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, you have good ones. You know.
Well, you had a good witch and a bad witch, in the Wizard of Oz. So
Well, I'm not going to comment.
uh, I know that's a freaking movie.
No, because I'll tell you later. Um,
Gotcha.
yeah, but yeah. So this is just people are like, oh, he's just tracing over this, and it's like you guys don't know what my process is and how much time it takes me
Okay, we do now.
to
Yeah.
come up to this point.
Yeah. I knew that you weren't just tracing over stuff. I knew that you um drew the stuff yourself, but I didn't realize how much work actually went into it, if that makes any sense.
It's a lot, and
Yeah, it
it's
is.
so much fun, and it's I just love doing it from start to finish. I mean, it's so awesome. I mean, not many people know that I've actually written 2 novels and 1 devotional.
I didn't know that. Um,
I I I don't believe that any of them are still available.
wow.
I believe that I have pulled them off of all the shelves because I'm back then I believed that everything that I had to do was related to my religion. So anything that I did had to be Christian and blatantly preachy so and stuff and
Mm-hmm.
ugh,
Right. So now you've
so
gone the complete opposite.
not really. I mean, I'll talk about my spirituality and my beliefs and everything like that. I got no issue talking about them.
No, no, no. I'm
I
saying you
just
went from Christianity to
we're
demons and horror.
no, I was there even then because the books that I was writing were uh, very much like an author called Frank Peretti, who you heard me discuss before.
Yeah, but
Yeah. And that's the kind of stuff that I wrote. You know, back then was very blatant Christian, very supernatural, this, that, the other thing. So,
right.
but
So
now I'm not. I'm a universalist, and I'm absolutely happy with being a universalist because it's fits who I am, and I believe, I believe in magic. I believe in, angels, and I've seen both angels and their counterpart, and, that'll be a discussion for another day.
yeah,
But,
yeah, it will be
so,
an interesting one though.
I still deal with, a lot of these kind of things. I mean, I'm very influenced by the series of movies called The Prophecy, which the first 3 movies had Christopher Walken in it, and it was freaking, oh my god, I love those movies. They're so very good. So, I'm influenced by that kind of stuff. I'm influenced by Rosemary's Baby. I'm influenced by The Exorcist.
Ugh.
I'm influenced, by The Sentinel, which was another kind of weird horror movie that was made in the 70s, but a lot kind of smaller in scale than, like The Omen or Rosemary's Baby or anything.
Okay, yeah, no, no, no. The Exorcist. Oh my, that's probably the absolute worst movie I've ever seen that's related to horror. I don't mean it worse in a bad way. I meant that thing was, oh, it was just scary, you know, and
Yeah.
it was,
Well, they used some subliminal messaging in it.
uh yeah,
Shots of the demon Pazuzu, and
uh
stuff like that to heighten your discomfort. Now, I don't do that kind of stuff. I mean, Dean Koontz, Stephen King, Peter
Okay.
Straub, those are my favorite, some of my authors that I love.
Stephen King, really? I've read several
Yeah.
of his books, um, but none that were too scary, you know.
Well, like The Talisman in Black House, which he co-wrote with another author, Peter Straub, who's another one of my favorites.
Okay, I read Pet Cemetery.
Yeah, that one. They just redid the movie to that recently.
Why? Why? I watched the movie too. But why do they keep redoing movies? I mean, I've just got a problem with that.
Yeah, it is what it is. So yeah. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed this little peek behind the curtain at
It was really cool.
my
Really
creative
cool.
process and stuff. And I mean, I could go on for hours about this, but yeah, not tonight because I need to visit the little boy's room.
You're supposed to do that before you start streaming.
You were yakking my ear off.
Oh my god, you could have told me to shut up. You had to go to the bathroom.
Now we're starting to fight like siblings.
Mother! Brother's bothering me.
Oh, frick it. Talk to the chat for like a minute or two.
Okay, who's here? Who is in here other than me and Rev still with us? Because the last message I'm seeing is hi Moby from Sue. So I really, honest to goodness, don't know who's here right now. And I'm supposed to be talking to y'all. This is so cool. Anyway, I think that was pretty cool to watch the process that he has for doing that, and I never realized how detailed it was. Um, I never did. Um, oh, I'll also say while he's not here, if you catch us on replay, please comment in the comment section that you're either watching or that you were on the hashtag replay crew or whatever. If you're still here, please give us a like on your way out the door. Um, that would be great. And I don't know what else to talk about. Oh, I will talk about Sunday night. I need some ideas for what we're going to do Sunday night. I don't know if you all want to do a game night or what, but probably what I'll do if I get any suggestions is put a poll on my community post, and then we'll go from there. Um, I'd like to find out if anybody else has a hobby or something that they do and create and make, kind of like we did with Sue the other night, and do another stream like that because that was a lot of fun and I enjoy seeing what everybody else is into. Me, I don't do much of anything creative anymore. I used to. You're kind of here falling asleep, so yeah, I understand.
Is there
Nighttime
somebody
in
else that
this.
I'm boring to sleep? I mean,
No, no, no. Sue has to take her nighttime medicine at a
ah,
certain time. So,
yeah, that's one of the reasons that we started doing this earlier
yeah,
was so
she's
that
kind of here, but
streams
she's
that
following
she's
us.
with you.
I was probably boring them because I was just chatting to myself,
It's
talking to
all good.
myself. Um, what was this? Oh yeah, I'll put a community post up, but I will put something on Twitter about it tomorrow and
I
find
should,
out.
I should probably do a community post at some point myself.
I love doing those. They're
I
so much fun.
I am in the middle of production of artwork and novel stuff, and you know me. I am a very single-minded
Okay,
individual.
I'll remind you. I'll remind you to do a community post. I really like the ones where you do polls, and that's what I was talking about. Making a community post poll for exactly what we want to do on Sunday evening. I don't know if they want to play a game or what, so we'll find out. I'll
Yeah.
figure it out.
Um, I wanted to ask you: are we streaming next Wednesday, the night before Thanksgiving?
No,
Okay,
no, we're not going to stream the night before Thanksgiving. However,
I might.
everybody needs to be looking for a surprise that we will have coming out the night before Thanksgiving. I need to get with you and Sue again on that.
I might
Decide when we
just
want to do that.
I might stream on my channel, just be sketching or playing a game or something. Talk with whoever shows up, So nobody has to be there for that. I have no problem entertaining myself. Um,
I mean, I can help you on that. I just didn't. I don't know if people have got plans. I do know that I'll be helping my daughter cook and prep stuff to cook for Thanksgiving. Because we're having everybody over here.
yeah.
So,
Well,
I mentioned to you what I want to do. Um,
yeah, and we're still going to do that.
yeah, we need to do that. Let's see,
Um,
Monday
yeah,
evening. What about
because
Monday?
Sunday night is we're um,
Yeah, I know what you're
Sunday
doing.
night is going to be the Thanksgiving that I have with my family because
Yeah.
my
Hey,
fiance has to
listen,
work.
we can do it maybe tomorrow. Um, if Sue will be available, I'll get with her. In the
Monday night would be best.
Monday night. Okay,
Yeah,
we can do it Monday night
do a Monday.
afternoon
No,
or whatever.
it'd have to be Monday evening.
Okay,
And so, yeah, we'll do it then, and then we'll launch it, and good to go.
set it up.
So,
Yeah, because it's going to be
um,
a premiere.
yeah, I'll do a community post that'll let people know if I'm going to stream on next Wednesday or not. Um,
Okay.
I'll also put it on Twitter.
All right. Yeah,
Um,
just let me know before you.
Thanks everybody that's come in and hung out for a little while.
Yeah, I enjoyed this.
I'll see y'all at some point. Um, Hope you guys enjoyed the fact that this was kind of our first test at streaming on both channels.
Yeah, it's cool.
Seems to have worked out okay. So, well, just see how this goes. Got anything else you want to say, Michelle? Or
Just want to say good night to everybody and thanks for stopping by and thanks for participating. And Sue, I hope you get a good night's sleep. And Rev, I will talk to you later. You have a good night.
sounds good.